Hey guys, Paranormal Video Gamer here, Dale, and I got some sad news on my friend. My friend Devon, who used to run the itchytastyroom.com, passed away today from Covid-19. And it sucks. I had the honor of actually knowing Devon for about 15 years, if not more. Actually had a conversation with him on a different site, which led to his site, the itchytastyroom.com. And I'll put a link in the description below. Had a conversation with him about horror movies. Out of all things, our friendship became talking about horror movies, and then it went to talking from horror movies to talking about horror video games, the survival horror type of video games. So we started talking about Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, and we just kind of clicked. And it was one of those things that me and him, we would always have conversations about Resident Evil. And when Dead Space came out, me and him were like, dude, this game's awesome, And we had conversations about that for the longest time, about how Dead Space was, the roots of survival horror. And now finding out that he passed away, it sucks, because he was a good guy. He was a beautiful soul, inside and out. And he was so kind and gentle and so warm. And he got me back into survival horror, because for a while, after Resident Evil 3 came out, I didn't get a chance to play Resident Evil 4 when it first came out on GameCube. And he had. And he was like, dude, this game is awesome. Even though it's not, like, there are horror moments, he said, but it's not like before. It's different. And he was so into Resident Evil 4. And I finally said, alright, you know what, dude, for you, I'll try it. And I loved it after I beat it the first time. And that was all because of him. Because he insisted that I play Resident Evil 4. And I was kind of leery about it, because I had read from other people that had played it that didn't like it because it wasn't survival horror. It didn't have the meat that survival horror had in Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. And he kept telling me, dude, play it. I remember him calling me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was in the middle of playing Resident Evil 4 on, I think it was PS2, if I remember. It might have been GameCube, but I think it was PS2. And he called me up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, are you playing it yet? And I'm like, yes, I'm playing it. And he's like, so? And I'm like, dude, it's phenomenal. I can understand why you love it so much. And, got a little windy, so that's why I came inside. But he was very insistent that he wanted to make the Itchy Tasty Room something truly special for survival horror fans, and Resident Evil fans, and Dead Space fans, and Silent Hill fans, and horror movie fans. So I've asked permission from his wonderful, beautiful wife, Rebecca, to take over responsibility of the itchytastyroom.com. I am going to do some research as soon as I can. I don't know how he had it all set up. I never had access to that. I asked for access one time, and he had told me that was his baby, and he appreciated me wanting to help, but that was his child. And I understood that, that's just the way he was. He loved doing that website and loved horror survival, and he really put his heart and soul into that website. And I want to continue it. I want to continue it, and that will be my flagship site for me, and my way of paying tribute to him by continuing what he was really trying to do, and that is a place where people can take out their frustrations from having a really crappy day at work, coming home and just talking about, you know, a game that made them on the seat, you know, on the edge of their seat the whole time they were playing it, you know, for like future horror games and things like that, and independent games. And he was a great guy, and I miss Devon a lot, I really am. So in honor of him, I'm going to be doing a video here. It's going to take me a day or two to make that video, but it's an important video for me, and I hope you guys will support. If I find out any information about a GoFundMe or any type of information about where to send flowers and things like that, I will make a video and talk about that, and put a description in it in a future video, and type in if you want to help and all that kind of stuff. Again, Devon was an incredible guy, and the least I can do is honor him and honor his memory of the one thing that he loved, and that is anything and everything survival horror. And I love that man because of it, and I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss him a lot. So keep an eye out for some information over the next couple of days, weeks, and rest in peace, Devon. Rest in peace, brother.